think about lions. Lions have ears. Well, the sea lions have ears. All right, now the other difference. Sea lions have a lot easier time moving when they're on land. These girls want to spin around for us. All right, they've got the big front flippers. They can support their heads and chests up off the ground. The rear flippers rotate. Especially if you look at Callie, Skimmer's being a little lazy, but they can rotate those rear flippers at their hips. All right, so that allows their entire body to get up off the ground. They can move really well. They can hop around up on the rocks, no problem at all. All right, seals aren't going to be that lucky. Seals have really short front flippers. They don't have the rotation in their back really quickly. All right, the fish, trying to get away. Sea lions have another advantage, and that is their flexibility. The most flexible part on a sea lion is their neck. So there's a test you can do if you want to compare yourself to a sea lion. And that is to bend your head back as far as you can. I like that. All right, I see some of you trying it. People can look straight up in the air. That's flexible for humans. That's not flexible if you're a sea lion. You girls want to show them what flexibility really is? Yeah. Sea lions can touch their noses to the middle of their backs. Now, that is an advantage because as that fish is trying to get away, it's not just going to swim in a straight line. It's going to be swimming all over the place. So by having that flexibility, they're going to be able to keep up with it no matter which direction it turns. All right, now they also have good vision above and below the water. So they're going to be able to see whatever they're going after. But the water's not always clear. I'll also add, sea lions can dive really deep. They can go 800 feet straight down. It's going to be pitch black down there. All right, so when they lose the ability to see that food item, they've got some whiskers they can rely on. Callie's holding hers up here. These whiskers are sensitive. Sea lions will flip them forward and then use them to feel around. They can determine size and shapes of objects. They're so sensitive, they can feel the vibrations of a fish swimming by. All right, I'll give away a sea lion secret as well at the same time about these whiskers. I've demonstrated just how neat they are. You've probably seen sea lions balancing balls on their nose before. We do have a sea lion here who can do that. That's her secret. Her name's Chloe. Goes back to the operant conditioning. She didn't feel like doing a show today, so she doesn't have to. But if you ever come back to the zoo or see pictures of sea lions with balls on their nose, it's the whiskers. That's their secret. They point them up, and then they can feel that ball and keep it in place. All right, we do have our frisbee playing sea lion out today, so we'll get Skimmer out here.